Welcome back everyone and welcome to another episode of COD Mobile. And as you guys know, in season 9 the whole customization of the guns has changed. So there's a whole bunch of attachments, customizations, loadouts and stuff like that you can mess around with. But there's another huge thing which has been added to the games, which is camos. It's basically free skin which you can grind for by doing challenges in game, like let's say getting X amount of headshots or getting hip fire kills and stuff like that. And so here's my gold camo for the RUS. The RUS has been nerfed, but it's still a very solid weapon. Like, it can still do the damage, but completing the challenges can be a challenge in itself. So today I'm going to be talking about my tips and tricks which I use to unlock the gold camo for this weapon, because there's a bunch of challenges all the way from hip fire to headshot and stuff like that, which can take a really long time to finish. So today I'm going to be talking about one of the most convenient ways of unlocking the Completionist Camo. If you go in the loadout, you can choose which weapon you want. You already have all the weapons, which is really cool. So if you go in the loadout, here's what you see. You can choose any weapon you want. I mean, which is a really good thing that now you don't have to grind for weapons. And so here it is, my RUS in the camo section. You can see that I completed every single one of these, and I'm working on the platinum camo. But it's kind of hard because you have to basically get the gold for every single weapon in that weapon category. So every single submachine gun has to have a gold camo, and then I can apply the platinum on all of those weapons. If you want to unlock the gold camo for any weapon, you have to make sure that it's leveled up. Like, if you go in the camo section, you can see that certain things are locked. Like, I have to level up my weapon to that certain level before I can start even attempting the challenges. So it's hard because it's a lot of weapon XP cards that you're gonna need if you want to upgrade every single one of these weapons to level 50. And in my opinion, it's not even worth buying those many weapon XP cards. Like, just go and play the game. So if you come in the camo section, the first one is always gonna be about getting a certain number of kills, which can vary from weapons to weapons. Now, I don't know about all weapons, but for submachine guns it's usually about 400. And for ARs, it's about, I think, 600 or 800. But that's the first challenge that you have to complete. And honestly, it's not that hard. I mean, if you play shipman, you can easily get up to like 40 kills, 50 kills per game. So it's not that hard getting the amount of kills done. It's usually the hip fire. This is where a lot of people struggle. If you play with 4 fingers, it's gonna be easy for you because you're used to it. But a lot of players, including myself, are not claw control players. Now there's ways of completing this challenge. You can either go and try the 4-finger loadout, or you can always go to your settings and just move the hip fire button to the left side. So here's my layout. Just move the hip fire to the left. So all you need to do is just keep running. So lock it. You don't have to press the run button again, and just keep running around pressing the hip fire. Now, like I said, it's not the most effective way of doing it, but it's definitely possible. So just like that, you can easily average at about 10 to 15 hip fire kills every game. And you can easily do like 40 or 50 hip fire kills in, like, I would say 6 to 7 games. And you don't really need to learn a whole new finger layout setting to play the game. So that's my recommendation on about hip fire. Now there's again many ways of doing it, but this is just one way that I think is really effective. Another challenge is getting kills at a long distance. Now for a submachine gun, it's easy to get long kills in a map like Shipment, because if you spray someone across the map or even like mid of the map, you can get a long kill. But weapons like ARs, it's hard to get long shot on Shipment. I was getting like maybe 1 long shot every game, 1 or 2 max. So you need to basically play on a map where it's huge, so like something like Scrapyard. You can easily spray people across the map and you can easily get a bunch of long kills. And if you get it right, you can just literally spawn trap them and get like 20 to 30 long shot kills per game with that. And it becomes kind of easy to complete that challenge. And the next camo is to kill people with 5 attachments on your weapon. This is pretty easy. Like, you just need to attach 5 attachments on your weapon. It can be any 5 attachments. You just need to go to shipment. It's not even that much. Like, you just need to get 200 kills with 5 attachments on. Another one of these camos is getting kills without any attachments. You have to basically use the gun without any attachments and get an X number of kills, which is again pretty easy. Just jump into shipment and get a bunch of kills. And the next one is to kill people with headshots. Again, pretty obvious. Just aim near the head, the headshot. And that's how easily you will have the gold camo. So again, hipfire was the one which I found really hard to do, and the long shot if you're using an AR, because getting long shot in a shipment is very hard for an AR. So play bigger maps, and for hipfire, just you can move the hipfire to the left and just run around on auto sprint and try to find some kills. Like I said, not the most effective way of doing it, But again, if you're really struggling with it and you really don't want to learn the claw setup, that's one way you can do it. Anyways, that's going to be all about the challenges and the camos. I'm going to be jumping into a shipment and seeing how the weapon looks in game, and let's see how it goes.
Capture the objectives.
Alright guys, let's go. First look, it looks pretty good actually. There's not much shine on it. I mean, there is if you go in the sun, but like it definitely still looks good. The gold on it looks amazing though. There's a guy on the left, he just went left. Got him. Guys, the RUS is still pretty good this season. Like if you want to use it, try out my loadout. It slays. Like it's pretty good. There it is. I was wondering where the Molotovs were. There we go, got him. They're trying to take B, I guess. Or the guy's just trying to cap B. Yeah, that container in the mid is pretty strong. Like if you can get hold of it, it can be pretty strong. You don't really have to use Molotovs, you know, like it's not a hack or anything like that, but just you don't really need to use the Molotovs that often, you know. There we go, got 2 pieces right there. Honestly though, like when you're running around with it, when the sun glares on it, like right now, it looks pretty good, like especially when you're reloading and stuff. It does look pretty good. The camo, in my opinion, is pretty good. I'm out of bullets. Come on, dude. I'm out of bullets. But anyways, I'm sure the platinum must be having like really good reflection on it. Because if you played COD Warzone... Oh, that was a desync? Anyways, if you played COD Warzone, the platinum camo is where the reflections are really strong. Oh, there's a bunch of people there. Oh, there's 2 more. There's one behind me. Got him. But in COD Warzone, the platinum camo is the one which has a lot of good reflections on it. I mean, there's obsidian, which looks really good, but I'm guessing the platinum one, which has like a lot of reflections, is what we could be expecting with the platinum camo in this game. I won't be surprised if they come out with Damascus or the obsidian later on in like a new update or some. That would be really cool. Like imagine getting platinum for like every weapon class, and then you unlock like a Damascus for like all of your weapons. That guy just missed his high later on. Like he had 2 shots on me and he missed both of them. That's unfortunate. Bro, there's people everywhere. Like that's shipment for you. It's very hard to tell where people are spawning and where someone's gonna be, because the map is so small and the spawns are just everywhere. Especially on this map, the spawns are a bit messed up. Like they'll spawn literally in front of me. But it's okay. I mean, shipment is more of for grind, like for camos, getting like a whole lot of kills. I mean, that's shipment. I don't really play shipment to win the game or anything like that. I mean, yeah, winning is a part of the game, but shipment is more fun for me. I would just go for the kills rather than trying to win the game and play objective. You can do that in rank. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you out in completing those challenges and getting completionist camo. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy.